Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode right here on Revv Evolution's Revv Inspiration. And today we'll be diving into a very interesting topic, art investment. As we know, everybody's always looking for a way to divest their money and how to invest. And art investment is one topic that we decided to discuss more here on Revv. And as you know, Deloitte has estimated the total global value assets of art collectibles at $1.7 trillion, which is an amazing amount of money. And to tell us more about art and investment is an expert in this area, Elizabeth von Habsburg, who's the managing director of the Winston Art Group. Elizabeth, thank you so much for joining us here on Revv. I really appreciate your time. Elizabeth, a couple of questions for you about art. First question is, how do you evaluate the potential value of a contemporary art piece for investment purposes?
A very important question, and a question I like very much, and that is, we have a data set of 50 different points that we look at for each work of art that we're considering investing in. Those range from the simple questions of size and medium and condition, really drilling down into very important considerations such as who's representing that artist, which museums have invested in that artist, which private clients have invested in that artist. Is there traction in the market moving that artist from one gallery to a larger gallery, and so on? Those are the kind of data points we look at.
So in other words, say it's an investor, I mean, would they be comfortable with all those data sets, or would they say, could you give me more information, or you think that would be enough for an investor per se?
Well, those data points are really the foundation.
Foundations, right? Okay.
Foundation for how we decide. We do have so many factors that we're looking
right,
at, and by the time we're finished with that, investors are usually very happy with the information.
Okay, very good. Okay, my next question is, what factors should one consider when diversifying an art investment portfolio?
When we're looking at an art investment portfolio, particularly in contemporary art, we're looking at diversifying that strategy and looking at emerging artists. Those are the artists that really have no international reputation, more of a local reputation, have a small gallery representation, and basically no secondary or auction market. The mid-career artists who have some kind of an international reputation, a small secondary market, which is an auction returns, and then the blue chip artists who have a robust auction market and also a robust international representation by well-known galleries.
Right, okay. And my next question, I think, is something which a lot of people, probably investors, will want to know. Can you share insights on the role of the art market trends in making investment decisions?
Yes, very good question, because the art market is volatile. The art market changes depending on the category of art. We consider the art market to be broken down into at least 125 different segments, all moving at different volatility. So what we're looking at when we're talking about how to examine works of art in a volatile environment, we say that when the art market is going down in a particular area, that's a very good time to buy. It's very simple. When it's going up, very good time to sell.
Right. So it's basically the same as the financial market, where it's down, you buy the lows and then you sell at the highs.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. All right. Next question. What strategies do successful art investors employ to navigate the volatility of the art market?
Another very good question. Now, when we're considering buying or selling, the art market has various platforms. There are the auctions, there are the dealers, and there are private transactions. So when we're looking at how to navigate the art market, when we're buying, you don't just want to go to one of those platforms. You want to look at the whole universe of options. Same thing when we're selling, because it could be that at a certain time a work is very well sold at auction. It could be that a work is very well sold through a dealer or in a private transaction. So we're looking at all of those.
Markets, understand. Okay, and my last question for you is, in your opinion, is it more lucrative to invest in an emerging artist or an established one?
Well, that depends on the artist, and it depends on the time of the market.
Right.
We think that it's very important to look at all of them.
Right. And then also, as you mentioned, there's a lot of factors before for an artist, his background, where he's from, his credentials, and everything. So I think that really makes up the whole decision of whether I should invest in him or it is art. I guess that's
absolutely right.
Okay. And Elizabeth, once again, with that, I want to thank you so much for joining us here on Revv Inspiration to give us really a more deeper insight into the whole world of art investments. And myself, Renee, and Elizabeth, thank you so much for joining us here on Revv.
Thank you.